Welcome back to Sociology 101 lecture series. Today we are discussing the functionalist theory of sociology. Functionalism is a major theoretical perspective in sociology that sees society as a complex system whose parts work together to promote solidarity and stability. Functionalism has roots in the work of early sociologists like Auguste Comte, who saw society as an organism, and Herbert Spencer, who linked it to a biological system. However, the theory was fully developed by Emile Durkheim, who is considered as one of the founders of functionalist thought. Let's look at the three key principles of functionalism. Functionalism views society as a system made up of different parts, each with a specific function that contributes to overall stability and functioning of society. These parts include institutions like family, education, religion, and economy. Functionalists believe that social order is maintained through a consensus of shared values and norms. These shared values create social solidarity, which holds society together. Every aspect of society serves a function. For example, education serves to transmit knowledge, the economy distributes resources, and family socializes children. According to functionalists, even seemingly negative aspects of society, like crime, have a role in maintaining social order by reinforcing norms. Now let's look at the contributions made by Durkheim and Merton. Durkheim introduced the concept of social facts, which are the norms, values, and the structures of society that exist outside of the individual but exert control over them. Social facts are crucial in understanding how societies maintain order and coherence. Durkheim also introduced the concept of anomie, a state of normlessness where society fails to regulate the expectations and behaviors of its members. Anomie occurs during the period of rapid social change or social stress, leading to a breakdown of social bonds and increased deviance. According to Durkheim, the collective conscience is shared beliefs and values, and it is essential for social cohesion. When this collective conscience is strong, society is stable and individuals feel integrated. When it weakens, society faces disintegration and disorder. Robert Merton gave the concept of manifest and latent function. Merton expanded on functionalism by distinguishing between manifest function and latent function. According to him, intended and recognized outcome of social structures are manifest functions, and in unintended and often hidden outcomes are latent functions. For example, manifest functions of education is to educate, while a latent function might be creation of social networks. Merton also introduced the concept of dysfunctions, aspects of society that can harm the stability of social system. He acknowledged that not all aspects of society contributes positively, some can lead to instability and conflict. Merton's strain theory posits that social pressure can lead individuals to commit deviant act when they are unable to achieve culturally approved goals through legitimate means. This theory highlights the tension within the functionalist framework, where not all social function lead to stability. Now we'll look at the criticism of functionalism and rise of modern functionalism. One of the main criticism of functionalism is its overemphasis on social order and stability, often at the expense of recognizing social change and conflict. Critics argue that functionalism does not adequately address the power dynamics and inequalities that drive social change. Functionalism is often criticized for having a conservative bias, as it tends to justify the status quo and existing social structures. By forcing on the functions of different parts of society, it can overlook how these structures may oppress certain groups or individuals. Functionalism has been critiqued for being too deterministic, suggesting that individuals have little agency and their actions are largely determined by social structures. In the past few decades, functionalism has declined dramatically in its importance as a dominant sociological theory. But in present times, structural functionalism is mainly of historical significance, which brings me to the modern functionalism. Neo-functionalism. In response to critiques of functionalism, neo-functionalism emerged as a modern adaptation of functionalist theory. Neo-functionalists like Jeffrey Alexander have sought to reinvigorate functionalism by incorporating elements of conflict theory and recognizing the importance of agency and social change within the functionalist framework. Modern functionalism also evolved into systems theory, which views society as a complex system of interrelated parts that must adapt to change in their environment. This approach emphasizes the dynamic nature of social systems and their ability to evolve over time. Let's look at the application of functionalism in contemporary sociology. Functionalism continues to be applied in study of social institutions, analyzing how these institutions contribute to the stability and functioning of society. For example, research on education often draws on functionalist theory to examine how schools prepare individuals for participation in labor market. Functionalist concepts are also used in understanding social integration and cohesion, particularly in multicultural societies, by examining how different cultural groups contribute to larger social systems. Functionalism helps explain how diverse societies maintain social order. Functionalist theory is often used to justify certain public policies, particularly those aimed at maintaining social order and stability. For example, policies promoting traditional family structures are often supported by functionalist arguments that emphasize the role of family in socializing children and maintaining social cohesion. At the last, now we'll look at the legacy and relevance of functionalism. Despite its critique, functionalism remains as a foundational perspective in sociology. Its focus on interdependence of social structures and the importance of social order continues to inform sociological research and theory. Emphasis of functionalism on functions of social institutions and the need for stability in society remains relevant in understanding contemporary social issues, from the role of education in economic development to the impact of social policies on family structures. Modern sociologists continues to draw on functionalist principles in their research, particularly in studies of social institution and social cohesion. Focus of functionalism on systematic nature of society and the need for stability provides a useful framework for understanding how societies function and adapt to the change. Functionalism's concept of social facts, collective conscience, and social functions continue to be the central to sociological analysis, offering valuable insights into working of society. As sociology continues to evolve, functionalism will likely to continue our role in shaping our understanding of society by integrating insights from other theoretical perspectives such as conflict theory and symbolic interactionism. Functionalism can remain a vital and relevant approach to studying complexities of social life. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe and stay with us on this journey. Yeah, thank you. Subscribe the channel. Bye bye.